Hello, I'm Demetrius Shockley from Berlin here at WBOC Historic Studio D. You're watching Delmarva Life.
It's great to have Demetrius here. I'm telling you, when I walked in, all I saw was salmon and strawberries. Is this really going to get better? It does. Stick around for that. Well, when it comes to putting up a fence around your yard, a lot of people don't realize there's rules. There's probably regulations that you need to follow too.
And fences have both practical and aesthetic value, but a badly conceived fence can be an eyesore and a source of conflict with neighbors. In today's Angie's List report, what you should know about adding a fence if you plan on putting one up this year.
With pets in the family, a fence for Kim and Mark Ruskowski's home was a must-have.
We installed the fence because we wanted more privacy in our backyard, and we have 2 dogs that like to run around, and it's nice to have them not tied down.
Some common fence materials today include vinyl, wrought iron, aluminum, and wood.
I believe today most of our consumers are very interested in maintenance-free fence that last without maintenance and also add value to their property for an extended period of time versus some of the other products or older products, wood products that do require maintenance and do tend to break down and detract from the look of the property over the course of time. Maintenance on most fences, it relates more to the wood fencing versus the other products. And with any wood fence, it will just turn gray and begin to rot without any kind of treatment. So it is important, not only as a preservation of the fence, to do some kind of stain or clear coating, but it also will preserve the color, which does preserve your investment.
Well, fences can make the best neighbors unless they're put on the wrong side of the property line. So the first thing you probably want to do is have a survey of your property and also check with your neighbors. You know, it's not required to do that, but it's a nice courtesy. And also don't forget to check out your homeowners association bylaws because they might have regulations as to the type of fence.
Angie's List recommends doing your research before you let a company dig into your yard. Are they a full-service company? Do they also offer repairs and adjustments?
A fencing project should stand the test of time, so you want to be sure that you're checking everything out on the company that you're hiring. Interestingly enough, in a recent Angie's List poll, 46% of the respondents said they don't always ask for references, and 43% said even if they do ask for references, they don't check them. Doing your homework is key, especially on an investment of this magnitude.
And a fence can be installed any time of the year as long as the ground is not frozen. And keep in mind, it's the homeowners who are responsible for checking with their homeowners association on types of fences allowed, verifying property lines, and having their yard checked for buried utility lines.
You know, we had a neighbor one time that they wanted to put up a privacy fence. Their next door neighbor had one, but they didn't want it against theirs, so they stuck it 3 feet away, and there was this 3 feet of no man's land between the 2 fences that no one took care of. On our side of the property, they made clear to us, you understand, this is our property. You take care of it, but this is... Really?
Yeah.
Well, we took it to Facebook, and we asked you about a few of your fence war stories.
And here is what some of you had to say. Make sure you have an accurate survey and understand any setback requirements. A fence that encroaches on neighbors' property will cause headaches at resale time. An attractive fence properly maintained and placed in an amenity many buyers are looking for.
Yeah. He's going to take off his realtor hat now. Jonathan Taylor said, I say get a backhoe, build a moat.
Oh, boy. And Susan says, and fill it with sharks. LOL, don't get me started. It's ugly.
Unfortunately, we apparently did get her started because she went on to say, my husband says that fences are unfriendly, so we've never had one. He's beginning to come over to my side of thinking. When the neighbors that you've never talked to help themselves to your hose and water, enough is enough. The police say that we must have no trespassing signs up before they can do anything about it.
Really?
How about that?
Yeah, and we don't understand why we should have to put any ugly sign-ups for folks to just behave. It's a respect thing. Nobody has it anymore. Thanks for asking. I think she's done.
You're certainly welcome. We got her started. Sorry.
Well, still to come. Many people on Delmarva have dentures, but they can sometimes be uncomfortable and slip out of place. You may want to consider mini dental implants, how they're giving patients the confidence they want when they flash their pearly whites.
A little bit later on, we're in the kitchen with a fruity twist on salmon. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.